Well, what's better than getting that hearty holiday taste without all the extra calories? Well, today we're going to get it.
Joining us this afternoon to share a few delicious and healthy fall recipes is Nancy Bolt, who's the owner and chef at the Greenhouse Café in Ocean City. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
What are we making?
We're going to make a polenta and mushroom bake.
Okay.
Okay.
So and I'm going to add spinach to it. This is really versatile. You can put any vegetables that you want in it.
So what's in it first with the polenta?
Well, the polenta is cornmeal, and then it's just salt and a little bit. You can use sage. You can use a poultry seasoning. You can really just flavor it however you want. And then you put a little olive oil and salt in the pan with the water.
And
go.
then
Cook
the
the
mushroom
polenta.
filling?
Mushroom filling is very simple. It's mushrooms, butter, the same spices that you're going to use in the polenta, salt and pepper,
Okay.
and some Parmesan cheese.
Okay, so we're going to get started on that. What do you have me doing?
Okay, so we're going to cook the polenta in here. So if
Okay.
you want to add the oil that's in that little container,
Okay.
and then add the cornmeal and start
Okay.
whisking that in,
All right.
And I'm just standing here looking good, right?
as always.
Oh, that was good. I appreciate that. Thank you.
If you want to cut up some mushrooms, that'd be great.
Just slice it.
Just slice
I
them.
can do that.
And you have some other recipes or some other dishes here that go well with this that you've already made.
Yes.
What else do we have here? We have cauliflower.
This is pan-seared cauliflower, and you pan-sear it in some sugar first. And then you mix it in with some tomatoes and raisins and pine nuts. And then you throw it in an oven-ready skillet would be best, and then throw it in the oven and bake it. And it kind of caramelizes on the tips, and it's got a little bit of red pepper in it for some kick. It's a little Mediterranean style. It's
Okay,
very,
and-
very tasty.
And then the acorn squash.
Acorn squash is stuffed with basically apple and cranberry pie.
Ooh.
So it's apples, cinnamon, butter, and cranberries and brown sugar. It's very simple to make.
Can we bring her back more often?
I think so. She has all
Man.
kinds of wonderful food here.
Nice.
Okay, so you're making the mushroom filling there?
Yes.
Okay. How am I doing with the polenta here? I'm just whipping away.
Perfect.
Whisking
It takes
away,
a
I
little
guess.
while. Once it gets very thick, I had done a little bit in advance.
Uh-huh.
This is what it gets to when it's thick. So what I did was I spread butter in this pan.
Okay.
If you want to start layering in some polenta,
Okay.
I don't know if you have enough room, and we'll keep an eye on the other polenta.
Okay. Sounds
And
good.
then if you want to toss the mushrooms
this?
in here. So you just want to cover the bottom of that. It's stiff. You just want to cover the bottom of that pan and then leave about half the polenta because we'll do 2 layers.
Okay.
So it's really simple, and you just throw in some spices.
And while we're doing all that, I'll let you know that there are several ways you can get the recipes. You can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801. You can go to our website, wboc.com, click on our picture at the top of the page, or give us a call, 443-880-9116. All right, how am I doing? Is that enough, or maybe a little more?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, just when it's warmer, you just want a whole layer of it.
Okay.
Okay. And then we're going to take the mushrooms,
Okay.
and you're going to take about half of those and put them in.
In the pan?
Okay, so
All
you
right.
can put some of those in there.
Put that there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, it smells so good.
It really does.
And then you're going to take about half that spinach and do the
Half the
same thing,
spinach.
kind of sprinkle it on top.
All right.
And same with the bowl of cheese.
The bowl of cheese.
Put the whole thing in.
Whole
Put
thing
the
in.
whole thing in there.
Yeah, just sprinkle it across the top. And then you repeat the process, and you put, another layer of polenta,
Okay.
another layer of
Oh.
mushrooms, another layer of spinach.
Okay.
And then you stick it in the oven, and you just bake it until the cheese is bubbly. It doesn't take very long at all.
And guess what? Through the magic of TV, we have a finished product
That's
in
right.
the oven right here. Jimmy,
I
get
made
that so
some.
we can taste it. Yeah, Jimmy
did-
has been working hard in the
You
kitchen.
didn't believe that I made
hand.
that, did you? There's probably a
Doesn't-
good reason for that, too.
Yeah.
So what
All
goes
right.
good with this? Anything?
Anything and everything.
Anything
And
and
this
everything.
is actually, this can be done as a breakfast food. This can be done, it's very easy to make. So, and you can really make a lot of it for guests, so.
It was very good.
I'm a texture guy. I kind of like this.
Yeah,
This is nice.
you know what? I like the texture of that. Yeah.
Polenta
Definitely.
is very versatile, and you can really, you can season it with sun-dried tomatoes, with basil, with garlic, with anything. You can add whatever vegetables
be creative.
want. Right.
Nancy, thank you
Tomatoes,
so
anything.
much for bringing these dishes here and making them. And we just made some delicious fall dishes. Now let's check out the exciting fall television. Up next, we hear what's got audiences in stitches this season on 2.5 Men.
Plus, what you can see on the CBS sitcom Mom this season. They're making us laugh while dealing with some pretty heavy social issues. We're going to hear from the cast on how they do it.
But first, congratulations to Judy Bowman of Lincoln, Sussex County, our winner yesterday of $200 in Goose Creek Food Store gift cards. Judy had the correct answer to yesterday's question. Delmarva Life viewers helped put 17 fugitives behind bars.
Now, earlier in the show, we asked about how many miles you would have to hike to work off a double cheeseburger. The answer, 5.6. Congratulations to today's winner of $200 in Goose Creek Food Store gift cards. Now, don't miss out on your shot to win tomorrow. Delmarva Life will be right back.